Hello. In this video we will look at complex fractions, and complex fractions contain fractions in numerators or denominators or both. So for example, here we have a fraction, so this big division sign, and in numerator we have x out of y, and in denominator we have a out of b. There are two ways of dealing with complex fractions, and we will look at both of them in this video. The first way of dealing with a complex fraction is simplifying using the least common denominator. So in the numerator, we have x out of y, so least common denominator will have to include a factor of y. In denominator we have a out of b, so least common denominator will have to include a factor of b. So when you're simplifying a fraction using least common denominator, you multiply numerator and denominator by the least common denominator. So in this example we have x out of y out of a out of b, and we multiply numerator and the denominator by least common denominator. So we multiply numerator by y times b, and we multiply denominator by y times b. So in numerator we have x out of y times yb. Yb is out of 1. We can reduce y in denominator with y in numerator. So numerator of this fraction simplifies into x. Y's cancel each other out, so we only have x times b out of. In denominator we have a out of b times y times b. Yb is out of 1. B in denominator will cancel with b in numerator, and in denominator we have a times y left over. So this fraction simplifies into, let's rewrite everything in alphabetic order, bx out of a y, and this is our solution. In this example we are going to simplify the same fraction using division, meaning we will rewrite numerator, which is x out of y, divided by the denominator, which is a out of b. And now we will use properties of division by a fraction to simplify this. We keep the first fraction as is, so we have x out of y. We change division into multiplication, so times, and we flip the second fraction, so we get b out of a. So now we multiply numerators together and denominators together, so this is x times b out of y times a. So let's just rewrite this in alphabetic order, and we get bx out of a y, and this is exactly the same solution we had gotten with the previous method. That's all.